Law Ministry says no to Khaleda Zia's treatment abroad. EC ready to take the challenge of fair polls, says CEC. TIB terms 11th Parliament partially ineffective. Those were the headlines. You are watching ATN News. Good evening, viewers. I'm Rubaba Ahmed with English Bulletin. The Law Ministry has refused Khaleda Zia's petition to send her abroad for treatment. Law Minister Anisul Haq made the disclosure while talking to the journalist on Sunday afternoon. He at that time said the Prime Minister had suspended Khaleda Zia's conviction as per Section 401(1) of the Criminal Code of Procedure CRPC on humanitarian grounds. The matter has already passed and a closed chapter now. There is no scope to reverse it. Even if Khaleda Zia wants to go abroad on executive order, that will also have to get a nod through legal procedure. There is no scope to do anything by passing the law, he added. Law Ministry's attitude towards Khaleda Zia is nothing but a reflection of political vengeance. BNP's Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi made the remark at the party central office in capital's Noyapolton on Sunday. He at that time said the government is making a farce regarding Khaleda Zia's treatment. Khaleda Zia's lawyer, Barrister Kaisar Kamal, has bitterly criticized Law Ministry's decision of turning down petition to allow Khaleda Zia to go abroad for treatment. Commenting on Law Ministry's observation that Khaleda Zia will have to go to jail and then make a fresh petition to go abroad, Kaisar Kamal said the government is making a dangerous farce with Khaleda Zia. The Election Commission will take the challenge of holding peaceful, free and transparent polls, taking into consideration the fact that there is a massive crisis of confidence on the Commission. Chief Election Commissioner Qazi Habibul Awal made the remark at the inaugural of a training program for officials from field-level administration in capital's Agargaon on Sunday, instructing the officials to discharge their duties strongly during the time of the polls. The CEC said EC will strictly monitor their performance. Allegation of expulsion of polling agents from the centers will also be under the supervision of the Commission, he added. A total of 50 UNO and 50 opposition election officials are taking part in the training program. Other UNOs and officials from the field administration will also take part in the training program in phases. 11th Parliament could not function successfully due to absence of effective opposition party. Such observation was made in the Parliament Watch reports of Transparency International Bangladesh TIB on Sunday. The report said although there is a regulation of holding a meeting every month, 50 parliamentary standing committees had not enforced it. Even there is a precedence of not holding a meeting even in a year. Present at the unveiling of findings of the report, TIB Executive Director Dr. Iftikharuzzaman said no incident of boycotting Parliament had taken place in the 11th Parliament. That is positive. However, there had been a crisis of quorum that cost Taka 89 crore 28 lakh 8,779. Besides, bills have been passed quickly due to absolute majority of the ruling party in the 11th Parliament, he added. Mujib, Architect of a Nation, the biopic of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, will be released in the cinema halls of the country on October 13th. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Hassanul Haq Inu made the disclosure at an event on the movie at a hotel in the capital on Sunday morning. A trailer of the movie was unveiled on Sunday. Renowned film director of India, Shyam Benegal, has directed the movie. The movie is a joint venture of Bangladesh and India. Arifin Shubho has played the role of Bangabandhu in the movie. The other actors are Nusrat Imroz Tisha, Nusrat Faria, Fazlur Rahman Babu, Raisul Islam Asad, Riaz, Chonchol Chaudhary, Dilara Zaman, Tokir Ahmed, Misha Shaudagar, Jayed Khan, and several others. The actors expressed their feelings of acting in the movie through video message. Now a short break. We will be back soon with road safety for ignored in the present law, says Ilyas Kanchon. Nightclub blaze kills 11 in Spain. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Ensuring a safe road for all has been alarmingly ignored in the present law. Chairman of Nirapot Sorok Chai, Ilyas Kanchon, made the remark at a press conference at the National Press Club on Sunday afternoon. He demanded full utilization of Bangladesh road safety projects, money funded by World Bank in road safety approach. It is now a demand to prioritize road safety in the present law, he added. The press conference was organized on the occasion of observance of Nirapot Sorok Chai on October 22nd. Now news from around the world. At least 11 people have died in a fire at a nightclub in the southeastern city of Murcia, Spanish authorities say. The fire broke out in the popular theater nightclub located in the Atalayas in the early hours of Sunday. Authorities say the death toll could rise. Emergency services are looking for people who are missing and were in the premises at that time. The number of deaths inside the Atalia's nightclub has risen to 7. Murcia Mayor Jose Ballesta wrote on X, "We are devastated," he said on Spanish TV channel 24 Hour, adding rescuers were still searching for several people reported missing. Emergency services said firefighters finally managed to enter around 8 a.m. and discovered 4 bodies. Then 2 other around 40 minutes later. 4 are being treated in the hospital for smoke inhalation. At least 8 people killed and several other injured when a tourist bus fell into a gorge in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu on Sunday. The bus fell into the gorge while bus driver lost control on turning sharp bend near Connor in the Nilgiris district of Tamil Nadu. There were 55 passengers on the bus who were on their way to Tenkasi. Locals, police and fire officials rushed to the aid of the victims and rescued the injured. Police said preliminary reports suggest that the driver lost control on the sharp curve. Leading this accident, K. Prabhakar, superintendent of the police, told NDTV that investigation is underway. The driver appears to be at fault. Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin, has expressed deep shock over the incident. He announced a compensation of 2 lakh rupees for the families of the people killed in the accident. Mohammad Muizu of the opposition People's National Congress PNS party has won the second round of Maldives presidential polls, Maldives Election Commission said on Saturday. Muizu has earned 54.06% of the vote in the second runoff contest. Soon after the result, the incumbent Ibrahim Mohamed Soli conceded defeat on X shortly before midnight. He also congratulates the new president-elect Muizu. The second round of voting was held on Saturday between the two candidates who got the highest number of votes in the first round of presidential polls in Maldives. However, Mohamed Sali will remain in charge as the caretaker president until his successor Muizu's swearing-in ceremony on November 17th. The runoff was seen as having significant implications for the Maldives' foreign policy, also as a test of Indian Ocean archipelago's nascent democracy as well as its ties with China and traditional benefactor India. At least 2 police officers have been injured in an explosion near the Parliament and Ministry of Interior Affairs building in Turkish capital Ankara on Saturday. Interior Minister Ali Yerlikaya said on social media platform X that the incident occurred at 9:30 a.m. local time. He said 2 terrorists came with a light commercial vehicle in front of the entrance of the General Directorate of Security of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and carried out a bomb attack. He added that one blew himself up and other was neutralized, which usually means was killed. He also stated the offensive of the law enforcement will continue until the last terrorist is neutralized. Ankara's chief prosecutor launched an investigation into terrorist attack. However, authorities did not identify any specific militant group. Media reports extensive security measures after the incident, including bomb squads, closure of traffic, dispatching of special operations of police, fire department personnel, and medical teams. A last-minute deal averted the U.S. federal government shutdown. President Joe Biden signed into law a stopgap bill to avert government shutdown passed by Congress. Democratic majority Senate voted 88-9 to pass the measure to approve funds until middle of the next November. It does not include any new aid for Ukraine. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy tabled the proposal for 45 days after facing opposition in the Republican-controlled chamber. If it becomes a law, there will be no further disruption to central government services. The government shutdown would have forced thousands of federal employees to go to unpaid leave starting Sunday. Various government services were suspended. However, due to dramatic temporary funding measure passed late on Saturday, the government will be now able to continue its function for another 45 days. Right now, there will be no major concession in spending at any stage.
Lane served on a corporate board with...
Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Law Ministry says no to Khaleda Zia's treatment abroad. EC ready to take the challenge of fair polls, says CEC. TIB terms 11 Parliament partially ineffective. Road safety for ignored in the present law, says Ilyas Kanchon. Nightclub blaze kills 11 in Spain. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.